Hi everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. So today's session is going to be about whatever you want to see show up in your life. So whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, whatever it is that you are trying to heal, whatever it is you are trying to have show up in your life. I'm going to let you guys set your intention now. And my intention, as always, is going to be whatever is for your highest good and for the good of the collective. And we're just going to bring in some amazing energy to flow through your beautiful bodies, your beautiful minds, your beautiful souls, and just help you get on your path. Well, you're on your path, but to help you just assist you on your path. There we go. So I've got a bunch of beautiful crystals that I'm laying on your bodies to help and assist us today. I usually do this for you guys, but I usually don't show you because I usually get into the video. But I am going to show you today. I think it's important. So for your crown, I've got this beautiful amethyst. It's going to be just sitting on top, probably down here as you're laying down. And I've got this beautiful lapis lazuli for your third eyes. One of my favorites. I'm going to use a clear quartz on your throats today. Just felt called to do that. I just want to give you some clear. I want this to be so clear that you have just a complete open from your head to your heart. So that was the reason for this guy on your beautiful throats. Just to really clear out that beautiful energy. This is going to be for your hearts, little rose quartz. I'm going to use honey calcite for your beautiful solar plexuses. I've got some orange calcite for your sacrals. Whoop, almost dropped it. I'm going to use this beautiful carnelian stone crystals for your beautiful roots. I love these two. I love carnelian so much. I love all of you too, the rest of you. So for your right hand, I'm going to put this beautiful labradorite piece that a client brought me from Arizona. You're just going to hold this in your right hands. The vibration feels so nice. And also I'm going to have you hold this beautiful selenite piece that came from Arizona from the same client, which I'm so very grateful. I love these pieces so very much. So you're just going to hold this in your left hand. And I'm going to use my amethyst point throughout the session, and also this other amethyst point. Alright, beautiful friends, let's go. I'm going to get you all cleared off. You're going to take some deep breaths. Go ahead and ground yourselves deep into Mother Earth. Go ahead and get the day off of you. Just begin breathing. Taking your energy cords down deep into Mother Earth. Underneath your feet. And here we go. So start at the crown. Accessing the crown of the collective now. Cô lê bố tê sinh nhiều bố tì là quý cho tì nhiều mô trô cả là quả ấy sinh nhiều mô là quả đấy cô lê bố tê sinh nhiều mô tì bố là quý sinh nhiều mô tê là quả ấy ra sinh nhiều mô trô đấy. And I just heard, tell them to be looking for starships in the sky. Which just reminded me right then of a dream or night work that I just had last night where it was like I was standing outside and all of a sudden these ships just start flowing through the sky. So bizarre that image is coming up right now. But this is the motor, look here, there's in the motor, there's in the motor, look here, in the motor, look at day. Collega is in the motor, yes, it did the motor, look here, in the motor, look at day. Polaris in the motor, like what you are, so the look with the laquia, set in the malakia, that's it in the motor, like what day. Collega, yes, it did the motor, like what you are, in the motor, like you are, set it in the motor, like a day. Just seeing a halo over your heads. I'm gonna hold your head right here. I'm just hearing, remember your wings. All of us, we've had these energetic wings. Some of us have like multiple sets of wings, that we can call in whenever we need them. You can have angel wings, you can have fairy wings, you can have holy fire wings, you can have rainbow wings, you can have dragon wings, butterfly wings. Whatever you feel you're attuned to. I know for me, like, one set of wings would come out, at one certain point in time, and then as I grew as a healer as I evolved, I would receive this set of wings, and then this set of wings, and then this set of wings. If it happened, it progressed into a higher dimensional set of wings. So it was like fairy wings, and then these wings, and then eventually like angel wings and all this stuff. So it's very cool how it works, and you can kind of feel them in your shoulder blades. If you stand up and move your shoulder blades back, then I can call my wings out and wrap them around me. And I can feel them wrapping around me, and our wings have like this immense healing energy within them as they wrap around you. It's almost like they put you in this cocoon, and they're just so comforting, the energy. It's like I do this at night if I'm feeling energy weighing on me or something like that, or if I just want to like feel them around me. I just wrap them around me, and I'm just in this beautiful cocoon, Before I do healings and stuff like that, you can wrap your wings around you just for added layer of protection. I mean, why not? And bring this energy down into your third eye now. And access the collective's third eye now. What would you like for us to see? Palaya do gadada shinamata lakoya tracity tenable quadade, but a quadi oceanomoto allegade. Kudeke, but there is we are shinamata colocade, shining this beautiful light into your third eye. Kirekodia, the other sitting in Matare, Golicodia, Shinamata lakoya, there is the titan of the Golicodia. Kudeka, to the Matare day. Okay, so I just did a video right before this, and same thing happened. Whenever I got to your third eye, they showed me an image. I went off into this energy and this information that they wanted me to share with you guys, and then I ended up turning the video off because I didn't want to. It just went too long. So I'm just going to tell you what I see. Take it however it resonates with you. But what they're showing me is a divine masculine having sex with a feminine, and they're not showing me the graphic images, thank God. They're just showing me them laying there. And as I shine the light into your third eye, they're just showing me the masculine, and it may not be divine masculine. It's just a man. He's staring back at me, and he's staring back at me as though I caught him doing something. And then what they show me is that as he's staring back at me, the girl looks at him in horror, and then she multiplies out. So then they show me all these different faces, these different women multiplying out. And so it's just showing me that at this point in time, the divine masculine is going to have to answer, and the divine feminine as well. I don't want to put this on the men, please. No, there's no discrimination or whatever towards men or women. This is for, I believe, both sides. I'm just seeing it from as the man, it happening to the man. But what they're saying is that the divine masculine is going to have to answer for arousing a woman's heart, for playing these women, for and please flip-flop it for me if you see it the other way. But they're going to have to answer. We're going to have to answer for playing women or playing men, and for using and abusing each other, sexually, using and abusing them to get what we need to satisfy our needs. When we arouse somebody's heart, when we wake their hearts up, and our intention is to use them, our intention is to abuse them, our intention is to get our thrills and to get our pleasures, and then have no intentions of satisfying that heart, and have no intentions of caring for that heart. I believe there's coming a time right now in our time, in today, that we are going to have to answer for that. We are going to have to face ourselves for hurting these people, and so I'm sending you love if that is you doing that to women. I'm sending you love if that is you as a woman doing this to men. We have been conditioned to do this, and it's not, I can't say it's not all your fault, because we have to learn from our mistakes, but I am telling you that if this is you abusing and hurting women, please know, and men, and women, you know what I'm saying. If this is you, I'm just sending you so much love, and I am not judging you. And this is why I turned the video off before, because I don't want anybody to think I'm judging you for how you live your life. You get to live your life however you so choose. But Spirit is choosing to show me that we are going to be answering for the way that we've treated people. We are going to be answering and having to face ourselves for what we've done to men or women. Thank you. So I'm going to now send in healing codes, and I'm going to send in energy for you, the collective, to assist you in this process of having to face yourselves, of having to deal with that karma, of having to deal with, how you've treated them, so that you may face yourself and look and heal that is within you, that has caused you to treat people in that way. I'm going to call in those healing codes to help you heal that root cause of you that has caused, like I said, you to treat people in that way. And I'm sending you so much love and so much healing in this moment, because I know it's got to be hard. And look what for both parties, because everybody wants to be loved. It's just some of us have been hurt, and then we go out and we hurt others because we're hurt, frankly. So I'm calling in healing codes for the collective in regards to relationships, all relationships. To get down to the root issue of what is plaguing us as human beings, as we want affection, we want love. I'm calling in the healing codes that take us back to the root problem, to the root core of where this began, so that we may heal that part of us, so that we may begin to open our hearts and live heart-centered versus living through and for the body, to please the body. Gala Korika Cinemate ko address the Monteri Korika de Walaka Cinematoloca A Cinematoloca de but it's in the Mataloco Yachitini Matiri Yatres in the Matrua day. Coloca Yachitini Matelico Ocean Matoloca day, but a Coloca day, Shania Loca Yachitini Motuluco is in the Matrua day. Corikia Tresini Mataloco as in the Matoloca day. They're just showing me now a vision of that divine masculine getting up out of that bed with this beautiful woman, and he's literally getting down on his knees and almost like asking for forgiveness, and it's kind of reverberating out the energy of that forgiveness. And as I see this happening, it's almost like they're showing me they're taking him back to his roots of where that core trauma began, in his childhood, in his past relationships, whatever it was. And it's almost like healing his heart, where he was betrayed, where he was hurt, where his heart wasn't taken care of, in whatever way, shape, or form, whether it was your childhood, whether it was a past relationship where a woman just destroyed you or a man destroyed you. We're going back to that place in time. It might have been multiple places, but we're going there. We're healing the root of that. We're bringing this beautiful golden energy into that piece of you, that part of you. Paterika cinemati regia cinealquia tercenamatolocade, Kurokia shititia marigaria cinematocade. Like, I see you. I know you just want to be loved. I see you. I see you. You're more than lovable. You're more than capable of having somebody to love you. Kelakoya sinamotere koya satatanamotra day. Kilaki siniam botula kada day. Puloya sititina botrua trusitikagia sinamotologia titiniamati lukia sitinimatroka day. Kuruko is Nimotuluko Arch Namatria, Namotelako day. Just bouncing that energy back and forth from your ears. Kilako Sitinamoya, he should did it, Koloko Shinamoteloko day. Kuloka Sitina number the Lake is in the new day. Heading down into the throat now. Kiriki, but this in the Maili. If you speak star language, I would say speak it right now. But the Kolikio Sitidimai, look at it, clear out your throats. Kilakoi or Sidinimoti. Pelikuya Sitidimolikia, Durade, but this in the Pelugia, the Eration, the Matalikoya, Tatinimodikia day. Koliki, Putusinimodia, Sinimotakolaka day. Colocatare sitinia, Yelakoya, Sitinia Moluguaya, Cinematalaco day. Kuri, Putusinimoi, Putusinimotari Yalake, Cinematalaca day. They're moving through fast. And he said, we're done with the throat. They said that the clear quartz is really working hard on your throats and just moving the energy out. They're just showing this golden chi coming down into the crown, the third eye, the throat, and into the heart now. Call in healing codes, okay? I'm going to call in healing codes for the collective's heart now, and the healing that we are looking for, and what I'm getting is just relationships. I'm just getting relationships. Whatever relationship you're having issues with, whatever is going on in your life, let's just bring some healing codes into all relationships, into all of our lives, that will help us just to have a more peaceful, caring, loving relationship in our lives with every person in our life. I'm just seeing a man and a woman on a bench looking over at the ocean. I'm feeling a lot of peace and love in between them. I'm just seeing another man and woman riding horses into the sunset, in this hand. You see there's like a full moon coming up. As the sun goes down, it's like the full moon's coming up behind, and the moon's like huge. I think a lot of changes are going to begin to happen in our relationships as you begin to grow and expand, and as your energy elevates. People change. Some people don't go, some people don't elevate, some people stay low, and it's like you just can't. It's hard to be. I'm not saying it can't be, but it's really hard to co-create and to be with somebody who's at a very low vibration when you're trying to keep raising up here. If they're super negative and you're trying to really change your life and become something great or become something better than you were yesterday, it's really hard when these two don't mesh. All this negativity begins to bring you down. It's like you have to make a choice. Am I going to keep going up for myself, or am I going to stay down here and linger, in negativityville with this dude or girl? So sometimes you have to save yourselves, sometimes you have to do what's best for you, and or you have to be open and vulnerable to that person and say, hey, look, I'm not happy anymore. I need you to work with me. Let's grow together. Let's do this, get excited about it. Because if you're not excited about it, chances are they won't either. If you go to somebody and say, I need you to grow, I need you to expand, it's like, what are you even saying? People don't understand that language, but if you begin to change and you begin to be lead by example by just being happy, either that person's gonna fall further away from you, or they're gonna wonder what you're doing and what can they do to go along with you. And I'm just hearing that you owe nobody nothing. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't have to stay around for anybody that is making you miserable. If you're not happy, that is on you. That is your fault. You can't blame him, you can't blame her. If you are not happy, they are not chaining you to a desk, or they are not chaining you in your home and forcing you to be there. You have every right to get up and leave, and it's your life. And you only get to be you once. I always say this, do you want to be miserable, or do you want to be, go step out into the unknown where, you might could find, somebody to truly love you and be your best friend, versus staying with somebody who is possibly abusive, which I hope not for any of you, or just simply not fun, and life is, I don't want to say life is not always about fun, because it is for me. I love having fun, but and it should be fun. You should be in love, and you should be happy every day. People who think that, life is not supposed to be fun. It's like, I don't know what planet you're living on, but yeah, it is. You're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to be in love and happy and creating your life how you want. So I'm just seeing the number 69, and they're just telling me, look up the angel number 69. It'll be for some of you. I'm also seeing 84 over here, maybe looking up the angel number 84. I'm also hearing 32, so maybe looking up the angel number 32. Alright, this is coming into the heart of the collective. Just going to blast in these beautiful healing codes for relationships. Kiria Cinema Telequia, Cinema Telequia, Cinema Toria, Cinema Toria, City Calaquia, Chatted Namota, Cinema Teleca Day. Polacadia, that's a Nanocodia, Sente Calacoda Day. Corocadi Cinema de Aloquia, City Nanabotea, Laquia, City Moti, Cinema Toluca Day. I'm just seeing this beautiful Native American couple at the top of a hill, and he's got on his chief like beautiful feathers, and I see her beautiful hair flowing in the wind. And all I see is the silhouette of them, because the sun's going down. I'm just looking at them, looking at each other. Palakoya Sutiti Mode Valakaye, Opposition Yamato Day, Palakoya Shinia, Lakoya, Shadani, Guya, Shinimotelaco, Yashin, Demoterikai, or a day. As they're showing me the beautiful Native American couple, they're showing me all these feathers that are blowing in the wind. And as the feathers are blowing in the wind, it's like the chief kind of holds out his hand and just grabs a feather. I mean, just these feathers just come to him. They just flow to him like so magically and majestically and so effortlessly. He just grabs one and just holds it. And as he's holding the feather, it's almost like he's representing the divine masculine. And as he's holding the feather, it's almost like he begins like cleansing off her like third eye, so that she can see the true him, the true divine masculine underneath all of this conditioning, all this programming, all this stuff that we've done to, I don't want to say to ourselves, but what has been done to us. And it's almost like he's cleansing her third eye so that she can see his heart and his soul and see underneath all of this chaos of the masculine right now. And I think that's important for us to remember, is that, you know, we've all been conditioned or programmed in one way or another. And I think it's just really important to see what's underneath each of us. You know, each of us there's a soul inside of these beautiful bodies that we're looking at. You know, you can look at somebody's eyes and know that they've probably been through hell, and, you know, they're trying, you know, they're here, they're human. It's like, we're all trying here. And so when you see your divine masculine or your husband or your partner and and they haven't treated you fairly, or they've done things that have hurt you, you know, look at underneath all of that, you know, all of that pain that maybe he or her have been through. You know, a lot of us have been abused throughout our lives, and so if a woman is acting out in a certain way of jealousy or rage or, you know, whatever it is, there's something inside of her that needs to be healed. So as a divine masculine, it's important for you to, you know, hold her, try to hold those, try to help her, you know, instead of reacting to her, you know, trying to, you know, if she's worried about you cheating or worried about you doing this or that, it's important to be transparent, even though you think, oh, she should trust me. Well, no, because every other man in her life has been untrustworthy. They have hurt her. So if you can be as transparent and helpful as possible, not saying you have to be like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, do you want to see my phone, do you want to see this? You know, just being honest and vulnerable with her and let her know, I would never cheat on you, I would never hurt you, I would never do these harmful things to you because I love you. I don't know why that is so hard for people to say. I don't know why that is so hard for people to say these things to each other. It's like almost like they can't. It's just like some block there that just doesn't let people be vulnerable to each other, you know? And maybe that woman, that's all she needs to hear, is that you love her and you care about her, and I would never do that to you. And maybe that's all the man needs to hear too, is you're the only one for me. You're the only, I don't even see other men. I don't even see other women. I don't even see them. I just see you. My heart is for you. And I think if people can really get vulnerable with each other and tell the truth of what's going on in your hearts, versus playing these fucking games, with each other, and always trying to make it seem like, I don't know, just whatever, just if you have somebody in your life that you love and that you care about, hold them as though, it's sacred, that what you have. Unless, like I said, they're abusive. And if they're abusive, you need to get out. But if you have somebody that's willing to love you and willing to care for you and willing to put up with your shit, I mean that in the nicest way, but if you have somebody there that is really trying to be with you, it's like, that's powerful. They want you. They see some sort of, some beauty and some love in you, and I think that's just something to uphold, and be proud of, because there's so many people that won't even give love a chance. There's so many people that won't even take the chance on somebody, because they're so broken and they're so hurt that they couldn't even fathom being hurt again, or they couldn't even fathom, allowing somebody in and then that person hurting them. It's like their whole world would just come crashing down, apparently. But it's like, if you never try at love, then it's almost like you withhold the greatest energy that this planet has to almost offer. Being in love is so powerful. It just creates so much powerful energy between you and the person and just within you. If you learn how to harness that energy and project it out, it's like, it's powerful. So I'm going to move down into the solar plexus now. Just gonna get down into the solar plexus now. Hetiti, Gurialiki, Obitasani, Abalea, Qualia, Pachichi, Modir, Quaya, Sani, Poti, Batisinamote, Qualia, Sadi, Laquia, Lacade. I'm just watching healing codes coming out of the honey calcite and into your solar plexus. Wasinamote, Kia, Yasinamote. Just bringing those healing energy codes down. Put this in the Maya Kiri, Ocean Moti, Opposition Maliki, Ocean Motetica, Aya City, put this in the Molico Aya Day. Kirakari as a new more de Colcode, put such a name, oh, yea, I take it in the Moterecode. They're just showing me a bunch of star beings sitting around a campfire. It almost looks like the Arizona skyline again, but I'm seeing a bunch of, instead of seeing like Native Americans or you and I or whatever, they're just showing me literally like different types of star beings like sitting around the campfire, and they're like looking up into the sky. and it's almost like they're communicating telepathically with their brothers and sisters, up in the ships or up on the different planets or whatever it may be. It's like they're just sitting around, almost like in a trance, communicating, almost like having a meeting, up in on the planet or with their brothers and sisters, in these different ships and stuff. And they're just showing me some of you are blue, some of you are gray, some of you are green, some of you are white. It's quite, it's a very beautiful setting. And then the fire is just blazing. And they really they're really magnifying for me this white alien looking being, and it's got like green eyes, and they're really making that presence known. And I'm just hearing Holy Spirit. Just saying that spirit, that energy goes with you everywhere. I'm going into the sacral now. Just feel the energy going into your sacral, clearing, cleansing, neutralizing, allowing this energy to flow effortlessly and easily throughout your body, through each of your organs, to each of your cells in your body, just rejuvenating, healing, cleansing, allowing your bodies to be healed, allowing your bodies to be free of any stuck and stagnant energies. Yeah, it's interesting. They're just showing me the backyard, like a backyard with two little kids. But this time they're not showing me a kid, or they're not showing me kids, they're showing me little star beings, like little star kids. Like one's blue and then one's green. It's like, basically just showing me like, we've been, that's who we are. We all think that we're, looking for star beings, we're looking for aliens, we're on the hunt for this, we're on the hunt for that. And it's like, where else would, that's actually who we are. And it's like we're just seeking and searching. Not really, I'm not out there seeking and searching for aliens or anything like that, because I don't have time for that, and I already know what the truth is. And so it's like they're just showing me these two little beings like looking up at the stars. And if you talk to any little kids about this stuff, they already know the truth. It's like they come in, they haven't forgotten. They already know the truth, and they look at like the galaxy and all this stuff. Like they're like, yeah, I already knew that, And I'm like, you already knew that that's who you are, or just saying weird off the wall things that you don't say to adults. As far as like energy and wizards and this and that, and they're just like, yeah, I already know how to do that, And I'm like, oh. It's very, they're very comforting, to me, for sure. Kids are very connected, and they're not cut off yet, and they're just so full of love and peace and connection, and they're just so intelligent. It's like we grow up and we think we know this or we know that, and we're like, oh yeah, I know this, and it's like kids just know things. They're just so damn intelligent. They just come in fresh with all this fresh energy and all this fresh knowledge, and it's almost like we shove them in a box. Don't think like that. That's weird. Don't say that. Nope. Don't talk like that. Nope. Your imaginary friend. Nope. That's not real. And we shove them, and we force them to grow up, and we force them to do things that we don't want to do. So why are we forcing them to do these things? And when they've come to help us to change, they've come to help us to ignite this fire that is going to change the world, and so these little powerful star beings all over the planet, I just encourage, if you've got a star kid, or if you've got one of these beautiful, any kid in your home, just nurture them, nurture their gifts, nurture their hearts most of all. Don't let them become hardened by the world, and stop yelling at them, please. They don't deserve it. We get aggravated with them. Go yell at a tree. The tree can handle it. Stop yelling at them. I love you all so very much, and I'm sure you don't yell at your children. But it is painful when I hear people yelling at their kids. It is so painful for me. I want to go yell at them. I literally want to go say, how does it make you feel when I yell at you? And and I think that, just love them. They'll be big before we all know it. Keloko leki rawashin moturi arasin mota leka reki opuriki uli arasinu mode aloko ereki o potosun moti o potosun matareke alu arasin mode e potesin moto alakade aleki arasin moti o potosun motalakode. And please stop saying things about them in front of them as though they don't hear you. Not you guys, but just to the collective as a whole. They can hear you. And as a child, I remember hearing family, and I remember hearing the things that they would say about each of us. Because as a child, you're trying to absorb everything. You're absorbing everything. What's mom and dad saying? Oh, what's grandma and mom saying? We're listening very intently as children. And we hear them. We hear the words that you speak when we're speaking about children. And so it's so important that when you do speak about them, go to the bathroom and talk to your spouse. Go to the bedroom and talk to them if you need to vent or something like that. Just don't say, these effing little kids, or they messed up this again, or whatever it is. I don't know why this is coming up right now, but apparently it needs to come up. So just know that kids are super sensitive and that they're listening. Kiroki, and if this has happened to you in your life, and you remember the hurtful words and the hurtful things, I'm just sending you so much love right now. I'm sending you so much healing right now into your sacral, clearing out your womb, clearing out all of these negative energies, frequencies, vibrations. Maybe when you were not treated so well by your parents, or you heard things that have stuck with you throughout your life. I'm just sending you so much love and healing right now. I'm coming down into the root now, but I'm going to hold my hands here. Basanamate, Alialaki, Basasinumoraki, Shinumai, Sanamata Lequayada, what a day, Satitinama, Yalaki, Satitinamata Laka day, Basasinamati, Oshidutanamai, Lakayalakoya, Shinamoto Laka day, Koliki, Batarsinamali, Alugi Algui, Shinamote, Lukoyada, etc. The Namateleka day. Kiriki, Botasinimoti, Botasinaliki, Alagi, Shinamota like a day, Shinamoi, Shinamoi, like a day, Bosanoi, like a Shinamoi, Algoy, Shinamoi day. Just bringing energy into your roots. Kirigomaya, yes, in your money, yes, in your mother, yes, in your money. But there is no my locoya, in the molocoya, in the molia day. But the collayas, and no my yellow day. But in my yellow day. Just felt the chief coming in and sitting down in me, and now looking out my eyes at you. Get a quay of the son of my why I send out by day, but send no more day. It's nothing to worry about. He's a part of me. Get a quay out to send you more day, but they I send you more day. But this is no more but this is no more day, I'm just seeing more of your brothers and sisters coming around behind you and pulling out these arrows, pulling out swords, pulling out these devices in your backs where you have been had past lives, where you've been hurt, murdered, whatever it is, whatever has been done to you in these wars, in these times past. I'm just seeing it's almost like your ancestors are just healing you, and as they're pulling out these arrows, it's like they're just placing this loving energy into the places where you've been wounded, almost like filling in the places where you've been wounded, and then also taking that life that you live where you were killed or hurt or something like that, and walking that part of you like back to you, the soul piece of you, but then also bringing justice to that life where you were killed and harmed in that way, if that makes sense. And we just want to thank our ancestors with everything in us for helping us. And they also want to thank us with everything in them for being here and for doing what you are doing. I don't think maybe you do, but I don't think people quite grasp what we are doing here and how we are cleansing, and we are the voice for our ancestors. We are the voice when they were silenced. We are the voice when they were killed. We are the voice for these people. That is our blood, and that is going not just from this lifetime and our ancestors from this life. This is multiple lifetimes behind us. We are showing up now. We are that voice. we are them, and they are backing us. If you could see what I see whenever I look at me now is when I look to the side, I see ancestors flowing all the way back from me. They walk with me. They go with me wherever I go, helping me. And then we've got guides that are here. You are surrounded. You are protected more than you could ever imagine. So when you think about being silenced, and you think about being silent in this lifetime, and you stay silent, knowing people are being abused in your family, knowing that people are being harmed or hurt in your family, and you keep your mouth shut, just know that that is going to follow you. You know, sometimes we have to be silent, but I'm telling you now, you will be protected. You know, whatever is going on in your family, in your bloodline now, you have a voice. Whatever is going on in the world around you, you have a voice. You know, and I can't tell you what to do, and I would never tell you what to do, because that is not what I came to do. That is not who I am. I don't judge, and I don't care what you do. But I know for a fact that you would be protected in whatever you do. I truly believe that everybody who comes and finds this channel is a leader. I believe that you are here to lead. I believe that you are here to speak your truth. I believe that if you find this channel, you are on your way to becoming your greatest self. And I know for a fact that you are protected. I know you are, because I don't promote this channel. I let you find me. I don't put it out there. If any of you follow me anywhere else, I promote it on Instagram. My apologies. But I don't go to Facebook and promote it. I don't do any of that stuff. It's there, and that's it. And so I know that you guys are finding this channel for a reason, and I know that you're here. The energy is what is helping you to give you that strength and that courage. And it's not my energy, it's that energy. It's their energy flowing to you. It's activating that within you, that you need to step into your power. So, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful what you're doing. It's beautiful how you're showing up and becoming all that you came to be, you know? There's really nothing else to do, honestly. Like, what else are you going to do with your life, you know? Might as well just step into your greatest strengths and your greatest power. Now, I'm just going to flow this energy. I'm going to flow this energy down into the hips and down through the legs and out the soles of your feet. And we're going to flow this beautiful, loving energy down to Mother Earth, giving her love and happiness and peace, and thanking her, and thanking the universal life force energy that's flowing through each one of you right now, bringing you to the higher vibrations, bringing you to a higher elevation, helping you to ascend, helping you to prepare yourselves for your ascension. I'm just bouncing this energy back and forth down through your hips, from side to side, and down through all the layers of your body, and down through into Mother Earth. And I'm just going to put an energetic ring around you. This energetic ring is just going to begin to heal and allow you to heal your entire body for the next 3 days. Perfect. All right, my beautiful friends. I hope this healing helped you. I hope it helped to align you. I hope that you enjoyed it, and that it brought you to a higher elevation. So if you like this video, hit the like button. Feel free to share the videos if you have somebody that you want to see it and that maybe it would help them. And if you like these types of videos, hit the subscribe button. I'm happy to have each and every one of you here with me. I love you all so very much. Thank you so much for all of your comments and just really being a part of this community and being here with me. I love you all. Bye.